Hello everyone! Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is me, 𝕽𝖆𝖓𝖊𝖏𝑒𝖊𝑍𝑒 here, aka Shleestranged, yours truly. As you all know, for those who are tuned into my worlds, I am the founder and director of Shleestrangement, which is my government. It's sort of like it's occult-oriented, and anything surrounding subjects is what this reality is all about for this channel. So thank you for tuning into this video. So okay, in today's video I guess I wanted to get to the reality in terms of romantic relationships. If you're wondering how and why and what I'm wondering in terms of this, so that being said, being it's Gemini season, which is the twins, the lovers, and Geminis, Cancers, and Leos being the lovers of the zodiacs, and this being a cult-oriented subject for a show, I thought I would talk about that, share my experiences with love, romance, in terms of everything that surrounds myself in that area. So yeah, it's kind of a hard subject for me to talk about in terms of like everything that has already happened, everything that I've, researched and learned about myself in terms of everything connected to love and romance, intimate relationships. It's really not territory that is simple for some of us to navigate, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically I found out that I tend to be attracted to the ethereal side of life. So with that being said, the types of people that I've loved or felt, inclined to be attracted to tended to be very, like on the ethereal side of life. So I'm just kind of like now, after learning all these truths about things in terms of everything connected to me, who I am, what I'm doing here and everything, I'm just like a bit stumped, feeling stuck. I feel a bit thrown, now finally learning about the reality of it for me is just like, personally, I don't know if you know, but I have a widow's peak. Historically speaking, throughout time and, human history, this is like a marker for early widowhood. If you have any takers, I'm all up in that, that vein of existence, so I wonder if that's the reason why, people that I've been interested in had a tendency to get hurt around me. Was it because of this? Anyways, point blank, truth be told, I'm wondering if I'm legitimately cursed, like, I feel like love and romance and intimate relationships are impossible for me. It's just like everything that I've learned and understood about myself, it just seems like it's never going to be a thing. Even though it's what I like, it's my most ideal, it's my highest attainments in this lifetime. I've already been there, done that, like in a previous incarnation, so I'm kind of like, well, what the hell am I doing now? Like, why am I back here? No, I actually know why I'm back here, and it's not for myself and things that I want. I came back here to help other people. you know, coming from privilege and previous experiences, you know, I'm very used to living the high life, living large, you know, so it makes sense as to why I came back and had adverse experiences in this life, because I've already been there. I've already had the ideals. I've already dreamt the dream life in previous lifetimes. So I think that's why when people have, you know, been involved with me in the previous past, in this lifetime, they've found me extremely difficult or just like unattainable, you know. Anyways, with that being said, it's really interesting, like if you're into the occult studies and any practices around that, you'll learn and realize a lot of things about yourself, and especially if you're going to interact with someone such as myself or any other such as myself. These are very real, prominent things for us, so I just thought it was interesting to touch, you know, on in terms of life, love, relations. Yeah, so basically, I'm not really sure how to put this, but I feel like, you know, due to my adverse experiences in this lifetime, I feel like that's sort of hindered my, what am I trying to say? It sort of hindered me in a lot of ways in terms of like, you know, experiences shape us to a certain extent. So now I'm just like, well, my attachments are kind of like, so how am I going to work with that in this lifetime? And then realizing and remembering that I came from something so spectacular and like stupendous, you know. I've already been like someone of status of, so I'm just like, well, what else is there for me, you know? It's like, oh, well, look at the state of the world. It's like, teach people how to be what you knew of, you know. But the hardships and the lessons that sometimes we endure in this lifetime are like almost blessings in disguise, so to speak. So I know I can genuinely relate to anyone who's had adversities of any kind and, you know, been whatever. So getting more to the point, yeah, basically love, relations, for me, feel like they're going to be non-existent in this lifetime. Because I'm just, you know, I feel like God is unattainable, so why not be like God, you know? Yeah, that's the reality of it for me anyways. I don't know. What are your thoughts on love, romance, intimacy, involving relationships? Do you struggle with those? Or there's something that comes simple for you? It's never come simple for me. I'm not sure if it's due to being an old soul, if it's previous past lives. So what are your thoughts? What are your feelings in terms of that stuff? Yeah, I'd like to know. Alright, so anyways, I feel like I'm rambling and ranting a little bit, but yeah, I wanted to share that because I thought it was really important for it being Gemini season and it being like the season of love and like, you know, the stars are talking and doing all sorts of interesting things right now, but for me personally, I think I've sacrificed enough and proved my points again and again and again, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my phase of this next decade all for myself, because I think I, like I said, proved my point and it didn't get understood. The message was blurred, so I feel, you know, sorry for those previous pasts, because now it's on them to fix it, because I did the best that I could. Sorry. thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you got something from that. Yeah, love, romance, Gemini season. So I thought I would make this video dedicating that to the lovers out there. So, but first of all, first and foremost, be your own damn lover.